day because I still haven't reached my target, which is like top 100. So let's continue. And yeah, hopefully we'll be able to get it soon. Another 1 to 2 more sessions. After that, I think I'll probably want to do other stuff like Kickstarter and other kind of competitive programming competitions. Yeah, I've been pretty inspired by like Alpha Code recently because they managed to do some competitive programming questions, right? So it's time to brush up on those knowledge again. All right, so I'll just wait a while. So looks like today's a quiet day. I mean, all these are actually bots. So when we look at the level here, level 7 means they are bots. Okay, this is not. So the easy way to find out whether they are bots is to see whether they are level 7 or not. Okay, I guess I will just start first. I mean, no point waiting for so long. So we just see what goes today. All right, fastest mode, string S. Find the percentage that given characters make up in a given string. Oh, what does it mean? Oh, okay. So a string and then the number of given characters and the character C. Okay, so I guess C can be many many. Okay, so we just need to count basically. So maybe we have a count. Okay, so C is input. Okay, this C is a character actually. So we count the string like that, and then what we want to do is we have to print the percentage, right, which is count divided by length of s times 100. Okay, and then we round this to an integer. Okay, rounded up. Okay, so maybe math.sil because it's rounded up. Okay, and then what we do is then we add a percentage at the back like this. Okay, I think I missed out one bracket. Count divided by length, this one, unsupported operand type s for plus int and string. Oh, okay. So in this case, one way is to convert this to a string. The other way is to use f strings. But it's okay, I'll just use this. Okay, test 2. How to resolve this problem? And for number of given characters. Oh, do I need to print one by one for each of them? Yeah. I need to print one by one. So, uh, yeah, like this. So actually, I don't need a variable count. I can just count it directly. So we can do s dot count c divided by length of s times 100 plus percent. Okay, so this one expected 12%. Oh, case case insensitive, right? So okay, and we just do dot lower for everything so that everything becomes a lowercase. Oh, division by 0. Okay, so that means the string is empty. Okay, if length s is 0, okay, print 0%. Okay, otherwise print this. That was tricky. Okay, that was tricky because I didn't expect the string to be a 0 length string. Okay, let's submit. Yeah, so that was a tricky one because I didn't know that you could have a 0. So it's very similar to my code actually. Okay, let's try again. Yeah, it wasn't specified clearly that the string can be a 0 length string. So that was a little unfair of the problem, I feel. But at least they gave a test case where there's only one. The last test case was 0 length, which is good. Okay, which means that this is the string that um, at least they gave an example of it in the training test. It's like machine learning. You have a training and the test set. So at least the training set is representative of the distribution of whatever they tested at the end. So Yeah, that was a good thing. Okay, let's just start again. Yeah, I don't really like to wait. Seems like today I'm one of the rare few playing Clash, but I'm sure more will come soon. Okay, there are monkeys partying on the Funky Monkey Island and monkeys on the island. Day of the week is day. Okay, funkiness amount of funky. Print out monkey end time separate by spaces. Today is Friday. Usually funky Monday, Friday. Okay, I don't quite get it. Okay, so number of monkeys, day of the week, and then funkiness. Okay, so we just need to see whether the days, if funkiness is greater equals to 7, print out. So actually, this is the output here. This didn't really say every. Okay, so if day is Friday, then repeat string is blank first. Repeat equals to funky monkey Friday. If not, we will print out the. If not, we will print out the. Why is it a float for funkiness? Funkiness is a number, is an integer, right? Oh no no no. Yeah, funkiness is a float. Okay. So else repeat equals to uh, monkey. Okay. If the day is greater than 7 or equals to 7, then repeat dot equals to repeat dot upper. We make it uppercase. And then after that, what we want to do is we want to print out uh, the string. Okay. Repeat for blank in monkey. Okay, so then we do a star here to print out it, to spread it out and print by spaces. Okay, looks good. Yeah, so the idea was to basically do the code for the either Friday or Funky Monday Friday, Monkey Friday, and then make it capital, uppercase if it's greater equals to 7, and then after that print it out with spaces. We could alternatively do the space by doing a for loop, okay, and then specifying that the you print out a space at the end of every monkey, and then you don't print out the space for the last element that you loop in that loop. So that's more or less what we have. Okay, let's try again. That's great actually. Now these few clashes are pretty simple. Tomorrow I think there's a clash of code events. Oh wait, no, I don't leave the clash, but I remember I saw a notification saying that there's a clash of code event, so that will be quite cool also to see the event. To see tomorrow. I think it will be the same as this regular clash of code, just maybe more people taking part. I guess it will be a mega clash of code. Never seen all these people before. Reda Zato, Abelai. This I think is a bot. Yeah, Nikpat Jinster. So yeah, just wait a few more seconds. Meanwhile, maybe I can open this in a new tab. Yeah, it's the Minesweeper one. I wanted to do the mine. There we go. Classic puzzle. Oh, one day I'll stream this. I want to do the Minesweeper and solve this. Okay, so let's back to shortest mode. Encrypt a message. Uh, H to E, E to L, O to W. Okay, I think I did this before the other day. So it's using this string here to convert. So H to E, right? So yeah, we have to convert H to E. Or the other time I did was decryption. So over here D will go to H. So what we'll do is we'll go to this. I think let's challenge myself. Let's use Ruby to solve this. So maybe we can do this like this. A comma B equals to dd dot split. Okay, and we will split both together. Maybe we just print out A and B just to check whether we have done it correctly. Okay, we have hello. Oh, okay, that didn't quite work out. Okay, because of the space. So it means that we need to split by a slash n. Okay, yeah, that should do it. So split by a slash n. Um, so we need to map this. Okay, so maybe we do a C equals to run the initialize the dictionary. Uh, so we look through each element of A. Okay, let's try to see whether I can do this. Undefined element each. Okay, Ruby look through string. Oh, I need to do input or split this. Yes, I can do each char. Okay, so this look through all the characters one by one. So maybe what we do is we do b times equals to 2. Okay, over here what we do is we'll do a cx. Okay, so look through every two elements in string Ruby. I want to do every two. So each slice two. Each slice. Or maybe I don't need to do a dictionary. I can just do like find index, find character in string Ruby. I could just do by finding the index. Yeah, maybe that's what I need to do. Yeah, dot index. So maybe what I can do is I can do this. A dot each char, A dot map. I wonder if I can do A dot map. Okay, so I get an index. Okay, so else space. Okay, so it will be X. Okay, so I print C if Oh, I forgot to do the X here. So I need to, okay, if it's X, I print out C. So a dot split dot map. So I print out this space, 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 space. Okay, the b dot index not equals nil. If not, rejoin it. Okay, so there's some issues here. Okay, so if we print by index, it is okay. They can do it. I wonder if this is more tedious. That's interesting. Okay, so if I want to get the index of all my elements here, okay, maybe what I'll do is I'll do a +1, okay, and then I need to percent the length of n. So I need to do a modulo. So a dot length, maybe a dot size. Yeah. So okay, so maybe what we'll do is, okay, check with nil in Ruby. Check if something is nil, not equals to nil. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so we do have this part here nil. It's still mapped to nil. So okay, so now that we have done this, can I just map directly to the B itself? Because I just want to shift to the next element actually in B. Okay, so we have this hello, almost there, with a nil at the back. Okay, so after that, we just join by this. Okay, so now we just need to settle the cases where it's nil. Okay, oh, it seems like it didn't really print out the last one. So yeah, I just need to do a space here in case that. Okay, so if I do a space here, okay, I guess what I'll do is like this: b dot index not equals to nil. So if the index is nil, okay, let's just do this the long way. Okay, if then it's a little long, but I just want to make sure that this works first. Okay, we're missing the last one. Okay, let's print out X. I should have done this in. So there's D is being passed in here. Okay, but somehow the B dot index. Let's print out this one to just check. Somehow it's not working. No idea why it's not working. Okay, let's see. Hello, WRWDO. This H is a nil. This one percent. Let's just print out this to see what's the problem. Okay. Uh, it's not supposed to not work. 7, so it's index 70. Oh, it's B dot size. It will loop to 0. Okay, great, great. So that means this is correct already. So like that. Okay, so this one will be a put S. Okay, play all test cases. Oh, what is happening here? GCWR. Oh, so there are cases whereby. Okay, so I cannot print this. I have to do the else print out X because we print the original one. If there's yeah, there you see, it's done. Okay, so now the problem is how do I shorten all this? Okay, so what I can do is like this: b dot index x not equals to nil. Yeah, so I just use a loop like that to hopefully this works. Convert bool to integer in Ruby. So that's what I need to do. There's a question mark. Okay, I guess I have to use this. This is called ternary operator. Did I miss out a close bracket? Yes, I did. Yeah, I need to do a space after the question mark. Because if I do like this, they will think that is a dot nil question mark, which is wrong. So like that. Yeah, okay, I kind of remember this already. And then if I were to go like this, they will think that the B is in brackets. Oh, it works. Okay, so I just need a space after this. And then this looks correct. I can just do like that to shorten one more character. This will also do the same thing. So we split this. I think there's a shorter way to split this actually. Not too sure, but yeah. Hello, hi Calibrate. Sorry, I don't quite understand this language. But I think there might be a shorter way to do this split. I'm just not too sure how to do it. Mm, yeah, let's submit first. Okay. Ruby split string into characters. Wonder if there's a shorter way to convert to an array of characters. Oh, I can do a scan like that. Dot split. I wonder if this scan method will be shorter than this dot split method. Looks like string dot split still looks short enough for me. Oh, look at that. Python 84 characters. That's quite cool. Yeah, I think maybe because in Python you can do the dictionary using a list iteration. It might be shorter in Python. Not too sure about this, but oh, I can shorten it further by this b dot index. Yeah. So what I can do is I can do b dot index as a variable, like c equals to b dot index. I can use it here. I can shorten a few more characters. Oh, hello. You want to do you want to do a Clash of Code also? I'm doing the ranked one, okay, because like my main aim is to push rank. Yeah, so you can join me if you are interested. I mean, no pressure here. But I'm actually totally fine to lose as well. Yeah, it's just for practicing some languages. I think maybe I should do a C++ one because like I haven't done C++ for a long time. Yeah, and I like to practice it as well. Maybe I'll try a C++ later for fastest mode just to practice a bit. Okay, so we wait a while. Uh, uh, the clashes are a little slow today. Usually they'll be filled up in like 10 seconds. But I think it's fine, yeah. Yeah, anyway, if you have any questions you'd like to ask, like while you're watching the stream, just feel free to go ahead. Yeah, I do look at the chat as well. Okay, we are waiting for one more player. Okay, I guess we are starting starting with seven. Okay, fastest mode. Okay, let's try to use C++ to solve this to practice. Okay, a magic castle has n locked rooms from O to n minus 1, and you have a key only to room 0. You want to get treasures from all the rooms, but you never have need to get you need to have a key to enter a locked room. Every room random keys are waiting for you in numbers corresponding to okay, count of room, the castle and key sets in each of them. You need to check if you can grab all the treasures. Okay, so I guess you have a in n. Okay, we have a room key set. One go to two, two go to one. Yeah, so I guess we just keep doing for loops for each of these string key sets to just see which rooms are reachable. So let's create uh let's create an array. So let's use the array standard template in C++. I mean, I can use the C template as well, but let's just use the C++ template. So we use this one, array equals to this. Yeah, so I haven't done C++ for a long time. Try to refresh a bit. Array in comma, but I need to specify a fixed number. So I guess I have to use a vector because vector is you can use it dynamically. You can use any size. So maybe we use a vector instead. Uh, Vector initialization. Well, I can use a list as well. Yeah. So vector int this one. Then we just keep doing pushback, pushback, pushback. Okay. So let's do a vector int. Okay. Actually, this is like some numbers, right? So we could actually use a dictionary to store this. Let me think about it. Let me think about it. There are a total of 99 rooms, right? So I guess we could use an array actually, because we just need to store this in 99 rooms. In 99 equals to Okay, initialize array to zeros in C++. Like that, or like this. Yeah. Let's just do the default initialization, which will make it 0. Okay, so there'll be an array of this, and then we want to have a dictionary. So I think in C++, dictionary is given as a map, if I'm not wrong. So map, yeah, map int string. Okay, so we have a map int to int key map. Yeah, then we basically for each of this room key set, okay, we get line. Okay, so maybe we just print out this room key set to just see what we get here. Map was not declared, so I guess we have to declare map, right? Yeah. Oh, printf. I've been using Python for too long, I forgot it's a printf. Okay, so let's see what's wrong here. Room key set cannot be printed. Okay, I should use cout. Yeah, now I have to use the string. Okay, so 1220, number of unreachable rooms. How come there's a number of unreachable rooms? Okay, 1220, oh, it's here, it's here. Okay. So we do have 1221. Okay, so now I want to split this by split string by space. Okay, how do I do this? Okay, so what I can do is I can do yeah, one way is to use this. I remember I can use string stream. Yes, string stream. Okay, so I can include s stream. I used to do this long time ago, so I need to refresh myself. So string stream, you can do something like this. While get line string stream the text, and then you do this. It's very inconvenient actually. Yeah, it would be easier if we could like do this without doing string stream, but okay, so we have a string stream, and then this one will be room key set. Okay, so for over here, uh, for each string word, okay, we have actually we don't need to do a string word. We can just do this as an integer door num. Okay, and then because then they will convert to the right, and then over here string stream with a space over here. So all this is just to split into their split by space. This whole chunk of text is just to split by space, which is horrendous actually. Yeah, it's horrendously long. So what dot erase? No, we don't want this. Okay, we just need to have door num. Okay, maybe we just cout door num just to see whether it works. So we do need to have some form of way to like store the two numbers. So we'll have uh, so in this case, their words dot pushback is a vector. So let's do it similar. We do a vector int door num. Okay, then we do a door num. Okay, so let's try this. Okay, there's no need for std because we're already using this. No function to call getLine. Okay, this is something that I have no idea why this is happening, but mm, I don't know. Maybe I use string to integer instead. Okay, so this is working. So cout num. Okay, so it does look like it's working. Okay, we haven't even got to the logic of the code yet, but we do have a list of door numbers now. Okay, so for each int num in door num, this is the way I do it. Like that. How do I do the for each? Oh no, I really rusty in this. So it's not for each. It's for variable name in vectors. So it's just for int. This is like mega refresher, man. This is a mega refresher for each num in door num. Yes. Okay. Oh gosh. Now I don't think I will be able to solve the problem, but let's see what this does. Because you see, if you want to split the string by space in C++, you need this many amount of lines. Okay, so we do print out the num. Okay, so what we want to do is we want to set this key map. So maybe we do this key map door num 0 equals to door num 1, something like that. Yeah, so maybe we can then do a for each loop through loop through map in C++. Loop, loop through the entire map. So we can do this. Auto constant, yes, that's the one. Yeah. N means you can reference it. Okay. If not, you can don't reference it also. X dot first, X dot second. Need to refresh all this. I don't need a constant. Well, constant means you don't cannot change this. Yeah, but what I can do is I can do an auto num in door num, cout num dot first space num dot second, because it's a pair, right? Just to see whether this works. Door num one. Oh, I forgot the auto n num. Oh, key map. This is key map. Hello, yeah, I'm just practicing a bit of C++. Okay, so great. So it means that we could just look through this one. Okay, let's just do it very, very fast. Okay, for int I equals 0, I smaller than, let's just do 99 times, right? Because 99 doors, right? Smaller than n, I guess. So we have a visited. So basically we just look through this entire thing. Okay, and then basically if we have the keys for, if we visit this room 1, we get the key for room 2. Okay, so we need to have like has key. Oh no, I don't think I have time to solve it, but the idea is very simple. Okay, to solve this, if we just look through the numbers here. Okay, okay, this is a bit inefficient, but if num dot first is the same as I, okay, then has, and has key. Okay, so we need to make has key 0 equals to 1. Okay, and has key I equals to 1. Okay, it can go in the room and take the key. Then has key num dot second equals to 1. Okay, what do I need to print out? Print out number of unreachable rooms. No, I'm not that familiar in SQL, but I've done it before. I don't think I have time to complete this problem, but the idea is we need to count the, if let's say we have a key, we go in the room, okay, then we need to sort of have a visited here. So maybe over here we have a visited I equals to 1. Yeah, then we just print out, maybe we just print out the number of rooms that have been visited. So yeah, this shows that I'm quite rusty with C++. But the idea, I know how to solve this problem. Yeah, in fact, with Python, I can solve it in 1 minute. Yeah, it's just unfortunate that that to do this in C++, it requires quite a lot of effort to do even the splitting by spaces. So I count this as a win actually. Like you see, I split by space, and then over here actually this is a little inefficient. The idea is to see whether there's a key in, check if key is in the map. Yeah, so if we check whether the key is there, this is actually a dictionary problem. So m dot find, yeah, looks like it's this. Yeah, usually it's this one. M dot find not equals to m dot n. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, that was a little lackluster. So I didn't really practice C++ for a long time, which is good also because if you go to competitions like Kickstarter, everything is in C++ most of the time. Because if you use Python, I mean I tried before. I use Python and I have the same logic as my C++ code, but the Python code timed out, which means that actually Python, if you just use Python only, you won't be able to get a full solve on quite a number of problems because they really stress test your code. And I believe the benchmark they use is C++. This is a difficult one. The progress on your puzzle is given by a 2D board with ones and zeros, where 1 indicates an already placed part, 0 indicates a free slot. Okay, so this is like the normal puzzle you need to push. Okay, a floating puzzle part is the slot where you have to place a part. 4 to be placed, only one of that 4 is a floating part, the top right corner. Okay, all right. So floating parts means a part that no neighboring parts, a part that has no neighboring parts. Let's see. Okay, so it can be bigger, the size can be bigger. So over here, like if you put, so I just need to count up, down, left, right to see whether is it all zeros. So like over here, if up, down, left, right are all zeros, it's a floating part. Yeah, correct. Should I Should I try to do it in C? Oh gosh. Okay, let's try it. Okay, last one, last puzzle is C because it's such a pain to code in C. Like, okay, so we have a vector, okay, int, and then the size of this will be the height plus 2 because I want to have a padding, okay, vector in height plus 2, okay, and then I do another vector, a double vector, okay, vector in. Why no? Yeah. Oh, is there another way to do it? I want a 2D array. Or I can use strings actually. Yeah, I can do it in strings as well. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah. Correct. Yeah, you check around the neighborhood, but we need to store the neighborhood, isn't it? Yeah. So yeah, maybe I will use, because if I want to do a double vector, you see, 2D array in C++. Yeah, I mean I can also use an int array like this. Yeah, I mean that might be like easier to do it because like when you do something like that, you straight away get the. I kind of like the old style arrays. Yeah. Okay, let's use the old style array. I'm a bit lazy to code it out. Okay, so let's just use the old style array int my map. Okay, w plus 2, height plus 2, width plus 2. Okay, and then maybe just initialize it to be like that. Okay, why is this in squiggly lines? Okay, looks like it's okay. So when we take the string here, okay, so for character, or actually you can just let's use character s in string in puzzle row. Okay, okay. Actually what I can do is like this: for ints j equals to 0, j smaller than puzzle row dot length. Okay, I forgot how to check the string length in C++. Okay, let's check this. I think it's the length it's the size or the length function. Yeah, okay, like that. Okay, if j is the same as 0, okay, then my map I plus 1, j plus 1 equals to 1. Okay, let's just print out the map to just see whether, to see whether it stopped properly. I don't really like to do the double vector initialization, so this is still the nicer ones. Okay, I smaller than h plus 2, I plus plus. Okay, for j equals to 0, j smaller than width plus 2, j plus plus. Let's print out, okay, print my map I j. Okay, we don't use the print here, we do a c out. Okay, c out the other direction. Okay, and then maybe I need to do a, so I'm just purely just printing out this map. Next one I'll code in Python. Okay, I just want to practice a bit of C plus because because I want to go back to doing Google Code Kickstart soon. Okay, so we have this. It doesn't look like it has stored this at all. That's weird. Oh, okay. So let's try this. So it should store the map inside here. Yes, very nice. Okay, so what I need to do next is I need to do counts. Okay, and I call the count as 0, and then basically for each of this, okay, we start with 1 and end with h, 1 and end with h, w plus 1. Okay, okay, so if, okay, puzzle, or rather if my map I j Okay, so we just do I minus 1 equals to 0, and my map. Actually, what we can do is like this. My map I j I plus 1 j plus my map I j minus 1 plus my map I j plus 1. So if this one sum up to 0, which means everything is 0. Okay, this is just a shorthand because it's either 0 or 1. Okay, then count plus plus. Okay, and then we see out. See out is which direction? It's the other direction. Okay, see out, count, NL. Yes. Da-da-da-da-da-da. I still got it in me. I still got it in me. I still got this C++. All right. So this is what I call a padded map. Oh, what happened? What happened here? What's wrong? Oh, did I miss out something? Hmm. Oh, I know why. They don't allow this dynamic array for this kind of initialization. So um, when they did my map here, this could just be any like random. You cannot do this actually in C++. So since it's 20, right, I'm just going to just take the liberty and do 21. Yeah, no, it's because of the array in C++, you cannot do a dynamic type array. So like dynamic size 2D array C++. I mean, if you really want to do a 2D array, yeah, you need to give it. I mean, you cannot do a dynamic with a normal array. You have to do it with vectors. Yeah, I don't think you can do an array like this. Oh, you can? Oh, you can do this. You can do this. Yeah, you can do this. Yeah. Oh no, you don't get me wrong. What's wrong with this? Why is this? Okay, let's try this again. Why is this not working? Like this random seems to give me a different answer all the time. I plus 1, I minus 1, j minus 1, j plus 1. Did I do something wrongly? The count of the floating parts. I forgot to add something. I forgot to add. Oh, yes. You're right. You're right. Yeah, it cannot be filled. Okay, so actually it looks like C++ has solved that issue with the dynamic map assignment. I can actually do this now. So I guess the later versions of C++, you can do a dynamic map assignment. Like last time you can't do this. No more double vectors for me next time. I will just do this. I prefer this 2D array syntax better than you do a multi vector. Okay, I don't have the code here, but okay. Thank you so much, Q. You got it right because the space itself needs to be a 0 before it can be considered a floating part. So I forgot to do that. That's why it didn't work. Oh goodness me, yeah, goodness me. This is quite agonizing, Like doing it in C++, my brain suddenly like slowed down. Okay, I don't know about you, but time seems to slow down a bit more. Yeah, time seems to slow down a bit more if you use C++, right? When you use Python, it's like you're in the highway, you go very fast. And when you use C++, you like get stuck in a traffic jam, and suddenly you take like 5 sentences to code out what you can code in one sentence in Python. Okay, let's take a break. Okay, let's use Python for this problem. I don't really want to use C++ again. Yeah, it was quite agonizing to use it. But if you do want to take part in competitive programming competitions like Google Kickstart, Google Code Jam, uh, even for the bot programming competitions in CodinGame, C++ is preferred. Okay, because C++ has a faster runtime. So if you use algorithms like maybe Monte Carlo tree search, you can probably run 4 to 5 times the amount of depth or compute as compared to Python because Python is really slow. So I ever did, in the last spring or fall challenge, the one with potion making, I used Python. I got until silver. I used the exact same logic. I recoded it in C++. I got gold. So the same algorithm coded in different languages makes a difference. And C++, you will have much greater tree search or much greater number of iterations that you can run. Okay, with just the same logic. So although you say C++ may be a very chunky language, it is very useful. But it's not useful for Clash of Code, of course, because Clash of Code doesn't test runtime. Okay, reverse mode. Okay, let's get back to Python. Okay, let's get back to Python. All right, hello world, and then you have this list of X numbers. Why is there C over here? So I guess these are hexadecimals, right? So are they hexadecimals? So let's just X48 X. X is hexa, right? Yeah. So maybe what we'll do is we'll convert this to a hexa number. I don't know. Maybe we take the bytes because like over here there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, each character. So okay, for C in S, okay, int C hexa is 16. Okay, we just print this one. Okay, we print this invalid literal for H. Okay, so we need to print the ordinal value in hexadecimal. Okay, let's see. Can I just do a hexadecimal like that? Isn't it like that? In string print int C16. Isn't it like that? Oh, you mean this C is not a... Okay, let's just print out C first, okay? Just to check this is correct. So if I want to print out int C, what will I get? Invalid literal for int with base 10 H. Okay, so I guess it could print H, but then there's no H in. So if I print ordinal values 72. Okay, so you are right there. Uh, we need to do a string first so that we can use the ints like that. Okay, so oh oh let's print the hex value of this string ordinal C print hex string ordinal. Did I miss out one close bracket? String cannot be interpreted as an integer. So just hex ordinal C would do. Okay, and then after that we take away the first one. So we take away the first number 0 at 4 6. none type object is not subscriptable. Okay, let's see where it fails. Oh, 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 okay. All right, so what we need to do is we maybe just store it as an array like that. And then C, you append this in your array. Okay, and then after that, we just print out the array. Okay, separation is nothing. Let's try this. Okay, so I cannot call it C, okay, because obviously I did ordinal C here. So that's why it didn't work. Yeah, let's try this. Let's try this. Okay, yeah. So yeah, you're right. It's hex, ordinal C, hex. Yeah, so we need to do the hex. This ABH, wow, so fast. Oh, you mean you don't need to do a new line and you can still work? Okay, interesting. Again, I'm kind of rusty with this hex thing again. So let's try something else. Flash of Code really tests your input output management, regex, which will be all of this will be quite tough in C actually. Yeah, C plus plus. It's not really meant to do this kind of things fast. I mean, you can code it out, but it will take a while. But at least C plus plus has the string class. Before string was done, you actually had to use characters and you string them together using a pointer. So that was worse. Yeah, if we use pointers, that will be horrible. But thankfully, you can use a string class now. Okay, fastest mode. Okay, I saw some SQL that you typed there. Yeah, select all this. Yeah, SQL is actually meant for knowledge graphs. Like they have a few categories, and then you need to select some kind of categories. So the language is very structured because the way the knowledge graph is built is, or rather the relational database, you can call it that, is meant to be structured. Yeah, I don't think you can do very complicated stuff with SQL, but the modern variants are better. Okay, so let's see what's this question. Move character this vertical line in graph X positions to the right and Y to the top. So we do have all this. 3 is the change to the right and to the top. Okay, and then we just basically need to find where this graph is. Okay, so there's only going to be one character, I guess. There's only going to be one character in this entire thing. Okay, and then we just need to move the character. Interesting problem. Okay, let's just find where the character is. X pos, Y pos equals 0, 0. Okay, we just find it. Okay, for range in, okay, if line dot counts, okay, the index. Okay, so let's take a look at the Python index function. Okay, what happens if we don't have an index? It will return -1, right? If the element is not there, a value, oh, no, no, a value, no, so we cannot use index. Okay, because the value, so we have to use the Python find method, if I remember correctly. So the find method should return -1 if it's not there. Yeah, returns -1 if the value is not found. So if the line index dot find is, okay, greater than 0, okay, or greater equals to 0, okay, then what we do is x pos, y pos equals to, x will be I, okay, and y pos will be line dot find this, okay, and then what we do is we want to print maybe x pos, y pos. Okay, let's print this for 0. Okay, so now we do x pos plus x change, y pos plus y change. Okay, I get 7 3. Okay, so it's actually minus x to the to the right and to the top. So right, okay, so this is salah. This should be, so right is correct, top is minus 3 1, so I should get 3 1. 3 1, yes, okay. Okay, so very simple. What we do is we will do a output output max. This is why I like Python so much. You can do this kind of stuff, which is like super cool. Yeah, you can just do like that. Yeah, something like that. I mean, if you want to print out output mat, pretty sure you will get, yeah, you get this. Okay, so that's good already. So then we can just do output mat x pos plus x change. Okay, so actually we should do the y first. Okay, y pos minus y change, x pos plus x change equals to this thing. And then what we do is we print out the output mat by doing a spread operator, and then we separate it by a new line. Okay, so this is not numpy, so we cannot do this. We do like that. String object does not support item assignment. Like that. This index out of range. Okay, so maybe we need to do another -1. 1 3. Why is it out of range? Line 19. Oh, okay. I get it. I get it. I shouldn't do this. Okay. So basically, what we need to do is we need to do this in. Okay. So now that we have done this, uh, okay. So obviously, when we did this, something went wrong. Okay, because we cannot assign. Python strings are immutable. So what we need to do is we need to do for this string equals to, okay, so we just need to place this. Okay, so new new string equals to, okay, so our new string will need to place this inside the string. So what we need to do is, I mean, unless one way is we just, just do it like that. Then new string xpos plus exchange. I wonder how they did it. Yeah, how the rest did it. Yeah, you can do it like this, and then after that, what we just do is we just do this new string, and then we just join it with a null character. I wonder how Whale and the rest did it, because if we were to do just the normal array like this, it doesn't work. So yeah, let's take a look at Whale's code. Oh, okay, just do like this, and then did a for loop, print this one. Oh, okay, so you do a for loop like this. Star times n for what in range n is a way of making, yeah, yeah. So we don't want to do a 2D array. Actually, here is a 2D array, just that he printed the array row by row. So I guess I could have done that. This is just doing a if else for loop, okay, which is good also. Yeah, which is good. More efficient, I guess. You don't have to worry about how to print it out in an array. Unlike mine, you see, I have to do an extra step here to change the line. So if you want to do a 2D array, we can do it also with a extra bracket, square brackets here. It's just that when you want to print out, you print out line by line. You need to do a for loop. Oh, well played. You coded it in record timing. Zombie. Oh, sorry, I started about you. Oh no, I wanted to exit. Okay, but it's okay. Let's try again. Fastest mode, image width and height. Rotate the image clockwise. I guess I could do just transpose, right? Yeah. Okay, let's try. Okay, so okay, let's do the 2D thing just now. So okay, I tried to use NumPy to transpose it. Okay, so it looks like the array of x doesn't look like it's being spread out. Yeah, maybe I need another bracket. Yeah. Okay, so this looks okay. This looks all right now. Let's see. I'll just use NumPy arrays. I'm more familiar with it. Okay, row equals to row, reverse each row. Okay, and print new x. For range new x 0 dot shape 0. Actually, we already know it's n for range n. Okay, print. Okay, with the reverse of the row, print new x reverse, and then we do a separation is like that. Just do something like this. Oh, something went wrong here. New xi. Okay, good. I wonder how the rest did it so fast. Yeah. Okay. So I did a transpose. I think if I do the parameter for the transpose, I might be able to do it directly in one step. But let's see. I love COC. What an app name. Row and then for I in range L. Okay, so this is just doing the transpose directly. Same thing here. It just did transpose directly by changing the interchanging I and J and then reversing the J. Okay, interesting. Okay, so that was how they did it so fast. All right, let's try again. Let's try another clash. Okay, so yeah, for those interested, please join in now. Okay, we have two more players. How did I get so high rank? Oh, you're talking about me? I'm just keep playing, I guess. Last time I used to be top 50. After a while, then I stopped playing a while. Then my rank dropped to 3,000. Hey, believe it? In 6 months of not playing, my rank dropped to 3000, but it's fine. We'll gain it back again. Okay, find the smallest substring containing all characters of pattern efficiently. Pattern is RG, so output is ring. Oh, interesting. Okay, this is not really a regex platform, so it's like you need to do a smallest string search, okay, whereby the smallest string contains these two characters. Oh yeah, 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 top 500. Yeah, but my aim is to be top 100 actually, so I'll continue playing. Then eventually I'll try to get back to my previous rank of 50. Yeah, I mean if you play long enough, you know some tips and tricks already for Python, for Ruby. Like normally people use shortest mode. Here it is for Ruby, but I in this case, right, um, it might be easier to use Python. Okay, so we have a pattern like that. Okay, what we need to do is find the smaller substring. I'm just thinking of doing double for loop. Yeah, I mean there's no escaping it. So maybe we call the substring a blank like that. For I in range length s, okay, we just call it d equals to length s maybe. Yeah. I in range d. Okay, for j in range I plus 1 d. Yeah, if okay, if it contains everything. So if okay, so we need to find out whether or not okay, whether or not all the characters in P is located in the string. So if one way is to do a sort, I think. Yeah, so if P dot sort in the should I do this? Okay, so maybe I have a new string called a equals to d dot uh, d I is to j. Yeah. Wow, 204. Wow, wow, and len x. So maybe we have this times 101. X equals to p. Okay, so basically, if all of the characters in your new string, okay, is in the origin is in the substring, then the substring x will become a. Then maybe we just print out x. In object is not subscriptable in 7. Oh, so this is wrong. It should be s. Okay. If so, what am I doing? Everything in a, okay, everything in this substring, okay, is for everything in this p, okay, if it's present in the substring, okay, and the substring length is the smallest, then we update the substring. Okay, maybe we have to check what is this value here. Have to check what that value is. False, false, true, false. Print all. Maybe we print all again. Why is it false, false? There's a true, true also, right, in some of them. Oh, okay, let's just print G for GP. Okay, let's print A. Maybe the A is wrong. Oh, okay, I didn't go until the end. Okay, looks like this is done. Looks like it's done. Hey, that's 155. Wow, 97. How is that possible? Mm, do I need to do like multiple array? Not too sure how this was done so short, but I don't see how I can shorten it. I don't know whether I can take away this bracket here. One way I think I can do it is to do this. So I can do for I in range, okay, the pattern length, okay, the pattern length will be, so I don't need this X. Okay, I can just do two for loops. So my first for loop, I will just check the range of my P. So like this. So maybe we call this the I, okay, and then over here will be for range D minus I, okay. So what we have here is A equals to S I S J J plus I, okay. Name X is not defined. Yeah, maybe we just do this, like just print A like that. Maybe we can shorten the code even more. So let's print A to check. So new string J plus I. So my I should increase actually. Yeah, not sure why this I is not repeating. Let's print I and J to just check. 0001, yes. So it means that I have my J here, and then the J will increase. Plus one, I guess. New string, new string. Eleven, 11, 11, 10, 10, 10. Oh, okay, there's something wrong here. Like, my I and J are not looping as much as I would like it to. My I should be the character length. Yeah. So if I were to print out I, right, I'm supposed to get like 0, 1. Yeah, I supposed to get from 1 onwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and so on. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, but it's not going to 2 for some reason. So I'm not too sure why that's the case because D minus I. Oh, because I loop it until length P. Okay, so it should be actually until D. Okay, so I think if I do until D, this should actually work already. Okay, and then break. Okay, looks good. So that was 129. Shorten it a bit. So there could be two inputs like this, S and P. And over here, this length D, length S plus 1. Okay, maybe maybe we don't have to use this. Can I just arbitrarily just use 100? Yeah, I can. So I can shorten a bit. Yeah, how did I Love COC get 99? Because I did it. I do like that. This only gets me, you know, 120 words. So okay, I'm just going to submit this. I'll see what the code is because I don't think I can get any shorter. Let's see. S min index dot p0, s dot index p1, s dot index p0, s dot index p1 plus 1. Oh, oh, interesting. You don't need to do a for loop. You can just do the index. So you take the index of this two and the index. Yeah, that's very smart. That's very smart. Yes. But P is only 2 characters. Yeah, no, I was solving a harder problem. I thought P could be like up to the length of S. I didn't really read the problem correctly. That's why my method was so long. I was catering for the case where you could have multiple letters for P. So I did this. Yeah, I didn't know that P is at most 2. If I had known, then it would be much shorter. Yes, so that's why my code was like that. Okay, let's try again. Okay, I'll just load here. I'll take a quick toilet break. I'll be back. All right, shortest mode. Thankfully, shortest mode means I didn't miss out much. All right, let's see who's there. Will is here. Okay, I can see you. You get the line of a string, convert the characters to the ASCII number, take the sum. Oh, that's easy. Characters of the line to ASCII and take the sum. After that, take the square root and round down. Okay, I think this probably use Python. Yeah, so strings input. I wonder if I can just do bytes. If not, I'll just do the sum ordinal. Yeah. Can't remember what's the function for. I wonder if there's a way to do like bytes or something. Built-in method is not iterable. Oh, yeah, to the power of 0. So that was the Python code. I'm not sure whether I can do this in a shorter way. I remember there was a way to, in Python do like find ASCII value of string. In a string, if you don't use odd, you can use another one. Yeah, I think just doing a sum odd, like what I did just now, this should be the most efficient way in Python. Let's try in Ruby. I mean, Whale has obviously did for us in Ruby 22. That's the benchmark to beat. So let's get our input. So get s dot map. Okay, let's see whether I can print out character by character like that. If not, I have to split it. Okay, so I can't. Dot sum. Okay, we sum it up. We sum each character x. Okay, with their x dot ordinal prints. Okay, that's 198. Okay, and then we can actually do this to the power 0.5 here. Okay, and then we can just do an or 0. Oh, and 0. Is there a way to round down? Or I can just do a dot to I. Okay, obviously there must be a shorter method. Square root Ruby. So I think I'm missing out something because this is not the shortest. Nope, I don't think I think this is still correct. Can I just do a sum like this and this will go through the entire string? Mm, yeah, I can't seem to beat my Python code. So, this is still considered short for me. I guess another way to optimize this would be to do this. I equals to input. I just do everything as a input prompt like that. Yeah, I don't know what's the method. Yeah, so that's still 38. Oh, I didn't change anything at all. Oh yeah, I mean if we just do it, didn't really make a difference. So I might as well just go back to. Can I just do an or zero in Python also? And zero? They don't support big bitwise operations like that. Okay, I guess I'm gonna stick with this code. I shall consult the experts to see how I can get it shorter. I mean, obviously there's a shorter method in Ruby. If not, Will wouldn't have been able to do it. Okay, I cannot see the Python code. Didn't share. Thanks for sharing your code, Will. What? You can do this dot sum, and you can get the sum of the ASCII. Wow, wow. Okay, I didn't know that, but that's pretty impressive. I'm not sure how to get 37. Yeah, I only got 38. Yeah, I guess there must be some trick that he did that is different from my code. But that was impressive. I didn't know you can just sum. Oh, how? Oh, okay, okay, okay. Can you do that also in Can you do that in Ruby as well? I see. Because Ruby the dot has a special meaning. Okay, let's wait a while for more people to join. I'll probably do one or two more before I'll end for today. It's been a long day. I was trying to do C++ just now. Okay, let's just start. Okay, reverse mode should be fast. 3, 6. Okay, so if it's odd, it's forward. If it's even, it's backwards. In other words. Okay, so if n. Okay, then for I in range n prints. Okay, space times I plus star. Else. Da, 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 da. If it's odd, is space. If not, it'll be space times n minus 1. N minus y minus 1. Yes, but you must think definitely must you must get like I think top half for your rank to go up. Yeah, but more often than not, you need to get first or second. Yeah, I mean it requires quite a bit of patience and practice. All right, maybe I'll play for another 10-15 minutes of Clash. I'll see how many puzzles I can squeeze in that 10-15 minutes before I have to leave. So if you are interested to clash it out with me in rank, please go ahead and join the rank. Oh, look at that! Everyone left when they see my face. So sad. Yeah, don't worry about rank. Actually, I think there'll be. I think the main thing is just to learn from other people, and that's why I think having people share their code is so important. Then you can learn from what other people do. Okay, return the square of sum of numbers given. Okay, so actually this is very easy. I think I can just do it in Ruby. Okay, what we'll do is we'll just take all the numbers. Okay, so we just do this. a dot split, okay, dot map, okay, and to I map all to integers, okay. Okay, actually, since I'm doing a map, I might as well do something more because I want to do this x dot to I, okay, and I want to take the square of it, so I can do like this. In fact, I might as well just take a sum. Don't know whether that will work, but well, let's print this, and then once I split this, I don't take the first element because the first element is the number. So square of sum of all numbers, unexpected dot dot. Oh, this is Python. Yeah, like this. Local variable method a. Oh, get s. No, it should be dd, which because you can use poll, so this dd helps you to get everything. So undefined method to I for x. Okay, something is wrong here. Okay, let's not do the square first. Okay, let's just see whether I can sum up this. Okay, I'm gonna print x to see whether I get it correctly. Oh, I see. I don't need a dot dot. Okay, I don't need a dot dot. Yep. Yeah. That's right. That's right. So that's 55. Oh, I need to sum first, then square. Okay, so now I'm just thinking, okay, whether or not I can just sum without doing this. Yeah, I can't. So yeah, underscore one just means the input to that value. So I think this is probably the shortest that I can think of. I wonder if I can go one more. Oh yes, I can go one more. Yeah. All right. Yeah. So I think this is more or less the shortest I can go, and I'm submitting. Yeah. Ta-da! 32 characters. All right. So the code was just splitting the input, taking the everything except the first one. You sum them up by converting to an integer and you square it. That's all. N dot to I will work. No, but I want to sum it. So I must well encapsulate it in the sum loop. Right. I mean, if you think about it, it will be easier if you can sum your numbers better. You can sum and do the mapping in the sum function. I think that might be better. Oh, you can do that. Oh, you can do that. I see. So you just need the round brackets. Until now, I am not too sure why some things work in the round brackets and why some things work in the curly brackets. That's very weird to me, but oh, I know. In the curly brackets, they are not expecting the the ampersand character. Yeah, because the ampersand character is like a global mapping, which is only meant as an input to a function. If you do the curly brackets, you're like sort of defining the function, right? I think that's the reason why. If only you can do stuff like this in Python, like do a curly bracket and define a function. Oh no! You can't choose what to play. King of Delphi, you have to play whatever they give you. So I play whatever they give me. Yeah, it's not necessarily shortest only or anything. Anyone else wants to join? I realized after I started streaming, people start to leave the stream when I leave the clash when I join the clash. All right, well, welcome in, welcome in. I'm perfectly fine to lose the clash, Yeah, just for your information. Yeah, because to me, this Clash of Code is just something to practice. Yeah, I do intend to practice more exotic languages soon. Okay, but I need to get my programming competency back. It's been a while since I've coded, so that will be good. Okay, let's go reverse mode. Uh, what is it? The ASCII sum? Is it some map t or t? Is it this? Quite close. Lower upper digits others. So everything except cannot be the ASCII sum because like here is 2 3 4 5 6. 0 3 3 1 1 0 3. Mm, that's a very weird clash. This is a very weird clash because like oh, is this the hint? How many lower letters are there? How many upper letters are there? So two lower, zero upper. How many? Oh, one upper. How many digits? Zero and others. Okay, so it's a matter of counting, right? Yeah. So what we do is lower equals to zero. Okay, lower upper digit others equals to 0 0 0 0. S equals to input for each in S. Okay, if S dot lower is lower, I think the method is called is lower. Lower plus equals to 1. S dot is upper. Okay, upper plus equals to 1. Else, if S dot is is numeric, I think, or is digit because it's single character. Digit plus equals to 1. Else, other plus equals to 1. Okay, so we just need to take away the zeros. Okay, so print. Okay, blah blah. If x is 0, else x for x in lower upper digit other. And we print this out with a separation of length. Okay, so that will be 2 8s. Okay, let's just print out lower upper digit other. Oh, we are very fast. Okay, oh wow. Okay, something is wrong with the logic. Oh, oh, oh. Okay, good. Now we seem to have gotten it. So it's just counting the number of characters. The first, if they didn't give that sample input, I wouldn't have known. This clash is quite tough. Oh, this is nice. Yeah. Oh, very nice. Very nice. What if it's 0? Oh, if x. Okay, yeah, this caters for the case where it's zero. Because if it's zero, then this wouldn't. Very nice code. Yeah, a very nice code. You also did a sum for each of them. Yeah, sum one for I and t. Yeah, very nice. But you did a double code here. You see, like you did double here. It would be good if you could like do a variable assignment for this. Then, but anyway, we are not talking about efficiency here. But if we are talking about efficiency, you wouldn't want to do this sum operation twice. I think something like will would be good. Like after you do the sum operation, you can just do this. But if you are talking about really efficiency, you would want to do this sum operation separately. You will end up something like mine. You do a for loop and then in each for loop, because this will be O n time. Well, if you do a 1, 2, 3, it'll be O 3n time. But anyway, we're not really looking at performance here for Clash of Code, but it's about speed. So it's fine, yeah. Everything is fine as long as it works. Yeah, but that's very nice. Yeah, correct. Yeah, you can use that, but you still have to do a for loop in over the loop, over the string itself. So you definitely need at least on time for that problem. Okay, so yeah, let's do another clash. Very nice code actually, King of Delphi. I think you have potential to be top 100. Yeah. I mean, with code like this, I think you can do it because uh, you are definitely one of the faster coders I've seen. Yeah, I love COC is an is a pro. It's a pro in disguise. I mean, okay, not disguise. His name obviously says that he likes COC, so he's a pro in COC. Okay, a square matrix of integers with side n. Write a program that modifies the picture so that all its elements are increased by the value of the element located on the second diagonal on the same line. Okay, so this is a secondary diagonal. So 2 plus 5. Okay, so everything is increased by 5. Hmm. Okay, I guess we can just, if we just do this here, we can just do the split here. So let's call this numbers. Okay, I in range n. So this one will be minus I. Okay, at equals to, okay, so we need to map this integer, okay, like this. And then we do a list, okay, because, okay, so we want to do a list like this, okay, and then at will be the numbers, okay, minus I, okay. So print x plus at for x in numbers. Actually, what we can do, because this is we can just do numbers plus equals to add, and then we can just print out numbers like that. Yeah, because we just need to add the diagonal, right? So can I do this? This is an overloading operator. The int object is not iterable. Line 11. Okay, let's print out numbers to see what these numbers actually stand for. Stands for 2685. So if I take numbers minus I, what does it give me? It should give me, oh, it gives me 2. Oh, okay. I guess I cannot do this operation. So what we'll do is we'll do numbers, x plus numbers, minus I minus 1, okay, for x in numbers. Something like that will do. Yeah, okay, so this will add the diagonal. Congratulations, King of Delphi. You're very fast. Yeah, I told you you have potential to be top 100. Very nice. Yeah, so we add the sum, and then for this you add and then you print this. Oh, I didn't know you could just, oh yeah, if the separation is a space, you don't need to define it because the default separation is a space. Very nice code. Joleaf. Yeah, similar concept. Okay, we do an integer, and then after that we do this u plus nx, where x is defined by this value, and then you decrement x. Not as efficient though, because like you need to decrement here. You could actually base it off the I parameter. But I'm surprised. I expected I love COC to do quite well for this one. I guess he got stumped with the problem description. Yeah. But very nice and very fast code, King of Delphi. I think you're very good at Clash of Code as well. Why do you say it's hard to rise in rank? I mean, with skills like yours, I'm pretty sure you will rise very fast. Okay, maybe I do one last one. Okay, this will be my last Clash of Code, and after that I will probably end. But you can continue doing Clash. Tomorrow there's an event, I think, the Clash of Code event, which if you're interested, you can take part as well. But I mean, personally, I just want to just do Clash like casually. Yeah, I think the event might be a bit laggy. So I haven't tried it, but yeah, try it if you want to. Okay, we'll just wait maybe 5 more seconds for anyone else to join. Okay, five, four, three, two, one. Okay, let's go. All right, so all the best, everyone. Fastest mode. You and your friends decide to go to fun fair. Great circle. Length of arm in meter and number of revolutions per minute. Okay. I'll put the speed at which you are moving. Okay. Okay, let's just do a pi first. 3.14159. Okay. And then your length of the arm and number of revolutions per minute. So the circumference equals to 2 times pi times r. Okay, so print 2 times pi times r. Okay, and then there'll be number of revolutions per second, right? So L times r, and then okay, let's see. This is in meters, and then I need to print the speed in meters per second. So we do an f string. Okay, and then this one will be this value 0.2f. This will give me okay, so there's something wrong with the equation. So okay, so per minute, maximum number of revolutions per minute, and then you want to give in meter per second. So I guess I need to divide by 60. Okay, yeah, because 1 minute is 60 seconds. This is math. This is math. This is nothing too fanciful here. Yeah. They really should give you the math equations. I mean, sometimes this kind of clashes, if you don't know the math formula, you are like kind of a goner in this clash. So I think it's a little unfair for people who don't know like what's the circumference of a circle. Yeah, I really think they should give the equations. But yeah, I'll just put my code here in case you need to reference it if you're in the clash. Yeah, it's 2 times pi times radius of the arm, and then times revolutions per minute. You divide by 60 to get the revolutions per second. Yeah, I think I'm going to do one more clash actually, because this clash was a little fast. Yeah, I did it in like 1 minute. King of Delphi, you want me to wait for you for the next one? I can wait a while if you are going to be done. Okay, if not, I'll just start the next clash first. Okay, I'll just start. Okay, so let's go. I wonder what's my rank now after I did so many clashes. Look at that. Look at that. Bingler. I keep seeing him or her. Is it a bot? I don't think so. I don't think it might be a bot, but it's a new bot. If okay, fastest mode. Oh, I like this kind of stuff. This is a board games. I do reinforcement learning, so I like this kind of questions. Yeah, okay, so let's see. Every player rolls the dice. A player must roll six on the dice to place one of the tokens on the play space. A group of players play this game, 2 pawns each. Instead of a dice, they have list rows of numbers. Okay, who will be the winner to place both his pawns? Okay, let's see. As long as player rolls the six, they can place in the play space. Place a six, earns a bonus rolls. Oh, so you cannot have a double six. Still only one token place. So it's a simulation game. So I guess uh, how many play spaces are there? Don't mind the position. Once a token is on the play space, I don't know. I guess if you roll six, I guess if you roll six is considered okay. It's considered for each in rows. Okay, let's just go through the rows. Okay, okay. D. Let's just put D as the integer. Okay, if D is six. Okay, so maybe we just put like num six. Okay, num6 plus equals to 1. Okay, else player turn plus equals to 1. Okay, player turn equals to player turn plus 1 percentage players, modulo players actually. So like that. So okay, if D is 6, okay, then the same player will continue the turn. Okay, and then we will have a tokens num tokens equals to 0 for blank in range players. So this is tokens. So num tokens d plus equals 1. So we have this. Okay, so if num tokens d equals to 2, then print out player turn plus 1 exit. Okay, if let's say we reach until the end here, it must be no one wins. So we print 0. Okay, let's just see, for example, one list index out of range. So num tokens player turn. I didn't do the special cases. So now we do the consecutive 6. So in the consecutive 6 here, if a player rolls the second 6, cannot place. Okay. If num6 is 0, then we do this. Okay. And if num6 is 1, okay, then we can do a bonus roll. So and that's it. Okay. If the num6 is 2, okay, then the turn will end. Okay. So num6 will be 0. Okay. And then player turn. So basically each turn the player only can place one token, I guess. Yeah, because I don't know anything about place. So player turn goes to, we can just copy this one here. Okay, let's try this. So, okay, good. So it means that if you do consecutive sixes, you can basically keep taking a bonus turn. So you need to cater for this when you take the bonus turn, and then only once after it reaches two, then you skip the next player's turn. And yeah, anytime any of them has two tokens, then we print out the player. If not, we print exit. If not, we print zero, which means no one has won. Should I play another one? I think I can. That was also a very fast clash. Yeah, so that was interesting. That was an interesting one. You have to do some form of simulation in order to do this clash. So that was, I would say it wasn't that easy because the question wasn't really phrased that clearly. It took a while to understand what is really needed to be done for that problem. But I think overall it's a pretty interesting problem that requires you to loop over a list of numbers or list of digits and then simulate the game out for each player. So this is what I call a simulation type problem, where your aim is to simulate the game. Okay, so I guess this will be the final one. Yeah, that was fun clash. Yeah, that was okay. Just revise via C++ while I wait for the clash to start. Uh, begin. Okay, I think I should be okay with this. Right, 20 more seconds before we start. Why is everyone leaving? Oh wells. Fastest mode. Okay, 0129. Transform the digits in a similar way. Okay, sure. So basically, you have a you have a digit. Let's just take the digit as a string actually. Or is it just a digit? It's really just a digit. Yeah. So we just need to print out 9 minus x. I mean, I suppose that's what we need to do. Okay, done. I mean, it's not even a string manipulation. It's just like taking the digits and flipping it around. Okay, then I think I've got to go. Thanks so much for helping me along as I did the clashes today, and I'll see you around. Okay, bye bye.